Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive with me?
I am always ready to dive in.
Perfect. Let's head over to New Jersey then. Things have gotten a little strange there, to say the least,
Yeah,
since mid-November.
New Jersey's been buzzing.
You got it.
Not with holiday cheer, though.
Definitely not.
With
But
UFOs?
UFO sightings,
And not,
not your average drones, right?
no. Not some kid's toy drone.
Definitely not.
Oh, these
Witnesses are saying they're huge, like as big as cars.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, flying in formations.
Hmm.
And they're doing some crazy maneuvers.
Oh, so this is
It would leave even experienced drone pilots scratching their heads.
not kids messing around. This is something way more organized, way more advanced. And they're
Like,
showing up in some really weird places, too.
yeah, a lot of these sightings are happening under the cover of darkness.
Uh-huh.
It adds to the mystery for sure.
Adds to the creepiness, I'd say.
Right.
You're right, though. It's not just the what, it's the where with these things. Yeah, these drones, they're not just appearing randomly.
Right.
They're picking some very specific spots, and some of those spots are a little concerning.
Okay, so let's map this out. I've got my notes here. The sighting started back on November 15th, right?
That's right,
In Morris County.
in Morris County.
Right.
And then it spread quickly to Somerset County,
Wow.
Bergen, Sussex, even some sightings along the Jersey Shore.
So all over the state then.
Pretty much, yeah.
But you said the locations themselves are a little creepy?
Yeah, take for example,
Give us some examples.
the Raritan River
Okay.
and Round Valley Reservoir.
Mhm.
That area is the largest source of drinking water for the entire state.
So you're saying there are drones looking around the drinking water.
Well, that's what the reports are saying. Yeah,
That's more than a little unsettling. That sounds like a threat, like someone's trying to send a message.
maybe. But then you've got these reports near Picatinny Arsenal.
Okay, remind me what that is.
It's a military research facility. Top secret stuff going on there. Advanced weaponry.
So high security.
Extremely high security.
Okay, so if this was just kids messing around with drones, why target a place like that?
Yeah, why indeed? And to make matters even more mysterious, we've got Naval Weapons Station Earl in the mix, too.
Oh, right. Another military base.
Yeah. Vital role in ordnance storage. And then, just to add a little extra intrigue to the mix.
What? Don't tell me they found them over the state capitol building.
Not quite, but close. Sightings have been reported near President-elect Donald Trump's golf course.
They're kidding. Right.
Nope, it's all there in the reports.
Okay, the golf course thing, I'm not sure what to make of that, but the military bases, that's a huge security risk.
It is.
What could they possibly be doing there?
That's the question everybody's asking.
Are we talking espionage? Sabotage?
Or something even crazier. It's no wonder the authorities are scrambling to find some answers.
And not finding them. This is a real-life mystery playing out.
It is.
With a whole web of investigations.
Right. We've got all these official responses and investigations going on.
Which just seem to be adding to the confusion, wouldn't you say?
I would say that. Yeah.
Okay, let's try to untangle this web a little bit. We've got the local police. I'm guessing they're trying to play catch-up with these high-tech drones.
They are. They're doing their best, but it's not easy. These drones are sophisticated.
And Governor Murphy, he's got to be concerned, right?
Oh, he is very concerned. He's called on the feds to help out.
Oh, wow, okay.
He's also pushing for stricter drone regulations.
Which is understandable. Then you've got the FBI. I assume they're leading the whole investigation.
They are.
Trying to make sense of, I'm guessing, thousands of tips from the public.
Thousands, yeah. But so far, no concrete answers.
And the Pentagon, what are they saying about all this?
They're downplaying it, saying there's no threat to national security.
But you're saying the locals aren't buying that.
Local officials and residents are pushing back. They're saying the behavior of these drones is just too unusual, too sophisticated to ignore.
They're seeing things that just don't add up.
Yeah, the official statements, they don't seem to match up with what people on the ground are actually seeing.
That's a problem. And then
Huh.
you've got the White House, what was it, the spokesperson,
Mm-hmm.
suggesting that these sightings are just manned aircraft.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Some of them, at least.
Come on. Do they think we're all idiots?
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell the difference between a plane and a drone the size of a minivan.
It's a little hard to believe, I'll give you that.
This whole thing stinks. Something's not right here.
No, it definitely doesn't add up.
Okay, so where does that leave us? I mean, where do we go from here?
I think this is where healthy skepticism comes in. We need to weigh what the authorities are saying against what people are actually seeing.
And then try to figure out what the truth is.
Exactly. And it's this gap, this disconnect that's fueling a lot of the public concern and all the speculation.
Right, because people want answers.
They do.
Mhm.
And when they don't get them from official sources, they start looking elsewhere.
And sometimes that leads to some pretty wild theories.
It does, and it's understandable why people are concerned. I mean, you've got
Yeah.
these drones flying over your neighborhood, potentially.
Cameras, right?
Yeah.
Recording your every move.
It's a privacy nightmare.
It is.
And it goes beyond privacy, too.
Yeah.
Think about the safety implications here.
Right.
I mean, we've seen what drones can do at airports.
Yeah, like that shutdown at Stewart.
Stewart International, yeah?
Yeah, temporary shutdown of the runways. You don't want that happening all the time.
No, absolutely not. And then, of course, there's the security angle.
Especially
That's those military bases.
Yeah, the military base is right.
I mean, are we talking about a breach of national security? That's got to be keeping some people up at night.
It is, yeah. It's a big question mark.
It's like something out of a movie, you know?
It is.
Like a sci-fi thriller.
Yeah, it sounds like a movie plot.
But it's real. It's happening right now, yeah.
And when you don't have answers, people start speculating.
Right. They do. That's human nature. I mean, we want explanations.
So let's talk about the theories then. What are people saying?
Well, there's a lot of talk
That is
about,
the juicy stuff.
well, everything from extraterrestrials, right?
Aliens.
Yeah, to secret government experiments. There are even whispers of an Iranian mothership off the coast.
Seriously, a mothership.
I know. It sounds crazy, but
It sounds like people are grasping at straws.
I think it's more a reflection of our anxieties. When we're faced with something we don't understand, our imaginations run wild.
Makes sense. So let's focus on the more realistic theories. Anything there that investigators are actually considering?
Well, one theory that's being looked at is organized crime.
Organized crime, like the mob.
Yeah, think about it. Drones are versatile. You can use them for surveillance, smuggling, even disrupting infrastructure.
So we're talking high-tech mobsters now.
Basically, yeah. It's a game changer for criminal operations.
But wouldn't they want to keep a low profile? I mean, why risk doing something this blatant, especially around military bases?
Yeah, it's a good question. And it's something investigators are trying to figure out. It's possible that what we're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg.
So there could be a lot more going on that we just don't know about.
That's a possibility, yeah.
Okay, so organized crime is one angle. What other plausible explanations are being explored?
Well, another one is corporate espionage.
Espionage.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. In today's competitive business world, companies will do anything to get an edge.
Right.
So these drones could be used to steal trade secrets, gather intel on competitors, even sabotage operations.
It's like industrial espionage, but with drones.
Exactly. It raises some ethical questions, too, like how far are these companies willing to go?
It's a good question. And it brings up another issue. The whole legal side of drones. I mean, we have rules and regulations, right?
We do, yeah.
But are they even enough to deal with this kind of activity?
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, the FAA, they have rules in place, right?
Like registration, right.
Yeah.
Staying out of no-fly zones.
Right. No-fly zones, altitude limits, all that.
Keeping the drone in your line of sight.
All those rules are there. But are they enough?
Well, from what we're seeing in New Jersey, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, these drones, the way they're operating, it's beyond your typical...
Right, your average recreational or commercial drone.
Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah.
And it's like the technology is...
It's outpacing the laws.
Exactly.
We're playing catch up.
Which is a recipe for problems, wouldn't you say?
It definitely creates uncertainty.
Yeah.
And it fuels the anxiety.
Okay, so we've got to remember, though, drones themselves aren't inherently bad, right?
Right, they're a tool.
It's how they're used that matters.
Exactly. I mean, look at New Jersey. You've got law enforcement using drones for search and rescue.
Right.
Businesses using them for deliveries and inspections.
Right.
And you've got hobbyists just flying them for fun.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of beneficial uses. But these incidents, they're casting a shadow over all that.
It feels like we're at a crossroads with drone technology. I mean, there's so much potential there
There is.
to do good,
Right.
to change industries, to help people.
Absolutely.
But then there's this darker side.
Yeah, the potential for misuse.
Yeah. And that's what we're seeing in New Jersey.
It is. It's a reminder that we need to have a conversation about the future of drones.
A serious conversation.
A serious conversation.
Of course.
About the ethical considerations, about the legal framework.
Because we can't just stick our heads in the sand and pretend this isn't happening.
No. We need to be informed. We need to ask questions.
And we need answers.
You do.
We've talked about criminals, spies, even aliens. But what if...
What if it's something else?
Yeah, what if it's none of those things? What if this is something
Something totally new.
totally new? Yeah, something that we haven't even thought of yet.
Like something that pushes the boundaries of what we know about drones.
Exactly. Like, what if this is our first glimpse of, I don't know, autonomous drone swarms?
Autonomous drone swarms. Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Swarms that can operate on their own, learn from their surroundings,
What's up?
adapt, yeah, without any human control.
That's a little scary, isn't it?
It is. Or maybe it's even more radical than that.
What do you mean?
What if these drones are just, like, the tip of the iceberg?
A sign of something bigger.
A sign of something much bigger. A technological leap that we can't even comprehend yet.
Wow.
It's a trippy thought, right?
Yeah, it is. Imagine a world where drones aren't just tools, but intelligent entities.
Yeah, interacting with the world in ways that we can't even imagine.
It's mind-blowing.
And a little bit terrifying, to be honest, this
Mhm.
idea of technology evolving beyond our control.
It's a reminder that we're living in a time of incredible technological advancement.
Things are changing so fast.
They are. And sometimes it feels like we're not even asking the right questions.
Like about the ethical implications.
Exactly. What are the consequences of all this?
We can't just ignore it. We need to be informed. We need to ask the tough questions.
We need transparency.
We need to demand transparency from the people who are developing these technologies.
We can't just let them run wild.
Okay, so where does that leave us? We've got unexplained drone sightings,
Conflicting official statements.
conflicting statements, yeah, and a lot of speculation.
A whole lot of speculation.
But this is more than just a mystery, right?
It is.
This is a story about technology
About how it's changing our world.
and how we need to be thinking critically about those changes.
Absolutely. We need to be engaged.
So we've given you the facts, the theories, the anxieties, the possibilities. We've explored the known and the unknown.
And now it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you, the listener, to decide what you believe
What you fear.
and what you hope for as we move forward into this, well, this uncharted territory.
The drone sightings over New Jersey might remain a mystery, at least for now, but they're a powerful reminder that the future is full of surprises.
And as we navigate that future, we have to be open-minded
Skeptical, yeah.
and committed to finding the truth.
Always searching for answers. And with that, we'll leave you with this one final thought. What if these drone sightings are just the beginning? What if they're a glimpse into a future where the line between technology and reality becomes blurred? It's something to think about. Until next time, keep looking up, keep asking questions, and keep exploring the world around you.